We are on Facebook.
Hello, sir.
Hi, good evening.
Very good evening. How are you, sir?
Great, great. And after being with you, much better
Thank you so much,
with a
sir.
celebrity like you.
So today we are here. Before starting this, I would like to know आपके बारे में.
Let's do one thing. We introduce both of us, introduce each other so that our both of us guests can understand. So you can start, ladies first.
Okay. So I'm a Access Bar facilitator. I'm a Reiki Grandmaster. I teach automatic handwriting. I teach Lama Feda. I'm a facilitator of Shamanism Band Black Elk. And there is so many things by which my motive to help people around me so I can serve the society and can help the people. Came across within time I came across with a modality called NLP, and then I came to know about you, and it's a wonderful technique, or which is like more attracting me these days. I want to really know more about it. So please.
Wonderful. So let me appreciate that you are doing lots of things which somebody can imagine. Okay, let me do one thing, and you are doing out of that one thing lots of things. So wonderful. Nice meeting you. Perhaps again, because I was knowing definitely you earlier, but I was not knowing that you are doing so much things. Wonderful.
Thank you.
And I am basically by profession architect, and by hobby I am learning NLP since last 27 years.
Wow.
And that's a very long journey. Also, right now I am NLP master trainer with American Board of NLP and Association of NLP European Board. So in both the major board and with Society of NLP, which is Richard Bandler's NLP. So this is what I have done in NLP. And also I am ICF PCC coach. So that's one of the best organization for coaching in the world. This was about me.
Wow, it's lovely. Really good to know about that. So I want to know how this NLP help.
Okay. So rather, I would, people say that let me make long story short, but I would say that let me make short story long. So I would like to tell my story that how I come to understand and, implement NLP. So it was actually, I learned NLP in 96 for the first time. Generally what happens that NLP courses are very long, generally 5-7 days are minimum starting point. Yes. And after that, I am continuing, right? So there are lots of long courses, and what happens that there are advanced courses which are 12 days, and there are more advanced courses which are 21 days. So NLP is about very intense and long duration courses. So what I did in 96 was first practitioner course in NLP. And after that, I did around 27 courses, which includes practitioner, master practitioner, trainer, master trainer. So many courses I did. And what happened actually 18 years back, I was suffering through asthma, which was actually very intense. I was taking 5 pumps a day. And it was like very frustrating moment for me at that time because, 5 pumps a day is very intense and very dangerous for anybody. And after that, out of the frustration, I started using everything I knew because I did Vipassana and lots of mind power courses, etc. So when I started applying NLP, from that day till now, I am completely free of asthma. And that is something we can call magic. And that's what happened. But before that, something interesting was there. because as I told you that I did lots of mind power courses also. There are courses like Silva Mind Control, and so I did lots of them. And they all teach that, okay, you can just visualize and you can manifest, you can actualize, right? So I asked them that I don't want to go for bungalow or car. I just want to get rid of my health problems. I just want to get rid of my headache, which was actually every second day I was having headache. And they say that, yeah, for that medicines are there. You just focus on getting bungalows and car by meditation. Later on, I understood actually they are also suffering from what I was suffering, and they were definitely was lacking the solution. And my entire journey was all about results, all about solutions. That what to do. Because when see every other day, like right now, the boy sitting in front of me, I was of your age, same age. And every alternate day there is a headache. Then how you are going to study? Do you think, is it easy or difficult? Right? So same thing was happening. So I was in around 10th standard at that time. And so when we went to doctor said that, okay, we need to do MRI or measure the tension of the head, eyes. So I think it was, is it that difficult? But afterwards, what happened one day when I was, having some food and my head was, aching. And at that time, somehow, I don't know what happened, but we went to a nearby shop and just had a thumbs up, thumbs up, Salman Khan is coming to that. And all of a sudden, within 10 minutes, my headache was gone. I was surprised. Oh my God, what happened to my headache? How? And then I understood that it was actually my food habits because of which I was having regular gastritic problems. And because of that, there was headache. It was not about doing MRI or not about measuring tension or head and eyes, etc. So, so doctors definitely they know very well, but there are some simple solutions which doctors don't see at all. They just focus on, okay, take this medicine, take this tablet. And to be very frank, since last 18 years, what my life is, I never went to doctor for these years. And I hope that in the future also, I will never visit a doctor because that is what I am looking for. And I am guiding people that you don't need to take any medicine if you are following a lifestyle of physical health and mental health. For physical health, there are some system which we can apply. And for mental health, we can use NLP and we can use other modalities also. So this was all about story. And what do you think, how much time mother will take?
Maybe 5 more minutes.
Okay. So let's discuss meanwhile with you. Are you studying?
Yes, in like this year I came to ninth class.
Nice, very nice. Central board or state board?
Okay, big
Board,
part.
I mean, are you studying central board or international board or state board?
Board. Boards are just cancelled now.
Okay, okay. Generally, what happens? We have state board, like in Gujarat, we have Gujarat state board, and there are central boards which are actually applicable to entire India,
Okay.
and international boards which are following the international standards of board. Nice. So, how is studies going on?
Nothing. The my tuitions have started. So like in school, nothing is happening nowadays.
Right now?
Teachers are on the leave for the boards.
Oh, okay. So it is starting. That's why
Hmm.
New Year.
Yes, sir. The
You are a
session
very
like
kinesthetic person.
12th exams were going on like last week. So like all the
Yes.
teachers were invigilating.
Right, right, right. What I understand about you right now is you are a very kinesthetic person. I think you need to touch body. And are you a sportsman? Do you like sports?
Yeah.
That's a very natural for a person like you. Which sports do you play?
Football.
Wow, very nice. And very exhausting game, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So it's good for health also and activities also. Do you go every day?
Yes, sir. Every day, like in the morning. Like
Wow.
when school's not there. Like if I don't go in the morning, I go in the evening.
I feel like jealous of you because I was also, looking for some intense game like football in my childhood. But at that time in our city, I'm from Porbandar. Porbandar, you heard? Mahatma Gandhi's birthplace.
Okay.
So there we don't have facilities for football and all, but we had table tennis. So I used to play table tennis. And I am national player in table tennis.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, dear.
Yes, sir. Please, let's
Yes,
start.
yeah. So I have just said my backstory, how I come to implement NLP, and the final outcome was it's like before 18 years, I had asthma. I was taking 5 pumps a day. And while I applied NLP, since that day, I am not taking any medicine. I am not seeing face of any doctor, and I don't want to see it also. And this is what I am guiding to people who come to meet me, that there is no need to take medicine. If you follow a physical schedule and mental schedule, you will definitely get medicine-free life, healthy life.
Wow. It's really good to know how we find a solution in it, NLP. Like depression paper, mostly depression, anxiety students comes to me, people come to me for consultancy. So how this NLP help them?
So that's a wonderful question, because that question itself will answer. So those who are watching also, for them also, it is very simple, we are actually forgetting our body.
Okay.
So for example, let me ask you, and the people who are viewing this video right now, and maybe they will watch this video later on also, just try this simple experiment. So it is, those people who are having depression,
Mhm.
they have very distinct body posture.
Okay.
And in NLP, we say that mind and body are part of one system. They are making one system as an integrated whole. So whatever happens to our thoughts, we will do with our body. And whatever happens to our body, we will do the same thing with our thoughts. For example,
Okay.
let's do some very simple experiment
Mhm.
that just look down, eyes down, head down, shoulders down. It's like, a
Mhm.
little lump, and then think, I am a winner.
I'm a
I
winner.
can do it.
Can do
Is
it.
it
Yeah.
easy to feel or difficult to feel?
No, it is not.
Exactly. And now, if you look like this, head down, shoulder down, and then think, oh, it's very bad day today.
Yes. It's
Yes.
very heavy and it's going down.
Exactly.
Yes.
So basically, when we look down, we, our shoulders like, so that's why we teach our soldiers that, okay, stand like
Yes.
this, look up, and that's the pattern. Yeah? So
Right.
if you see, if you stand like this, see, it's a science that if you will look up towards your right, and your head is little bit up, and your chest is in front of you, and then you will never feel fear. And that's why we teach our soldiers this for just try to feel a fear about something,
Yes, I
and it
can.
is not possible.
Lovely. Yes.
So that's simple adjustment in posture. This is just first step. There are lots of techniques, but this simple thing we can guide. So those who are feeling depression, I just simply guide them that, okay, just look at your posture, because it is very difficult. If you can't, if you are not looking down, then it is very difficult to feel depression.
Right.
Simple model the soldier's posture, and there is no possibility that you will feel depression. So these are the simple solutions. These are the physical level solution, and there are mental level solutions. There are lots of techniques available in NLP from which we can help people. And for that, actually, we need to guide people by understanding them.
Okay.
Because see, depression is not measurable, right? Anxiety is not measurable. There is no test available in the medical science that, okay, this is the test and you are having this much of depression. This is normal range. This is beyond. That is not possible.
No.
So, and that's why medicines are not working, because if you can't measure, how can you control?
Absolutely. Wow. So true.
So, and this is true for anxiety, depression, OCD, bipolar disease, schizophrenia, everything, because there is no measurement system available for it.
Okay. What exactly, sir, अगर हम बोलें कि anxiety है, depression है, OCD है, हम इसको कैसे differentiate करेंगे?
Yes. So what happens? Before that, let's discuss a simple model which we call RAFT, RAFT, RAFT. So
Okay.
it's a reverse of that. So generally what happens, initially we are having thoughts. So thoughts are always coming, because see, every time our five senses are getting triggered. Right now I can see your wonderful pink dress and I can hear your voice. So these all things are giving me triggers. I can smell something over here. I can feel the cool breeze over. So these all are neutral thoughts actually,
Mhm.
right? Out of that, now after having initial thought, what we are doing is we come up with an emotion. It might be a neutral one. We don't take any action. It might be a disempowering one. Then we take negative action, or which are action which are not useful, and it might be a empowering emotion.
Mhm.
Then we are taking action which can help us. So what happens? These three stages are very important, because after having thought, we are having a feeling, emotion. So it's like the system is thought, feeling, then we take action,
Okay.
and that gives us result. And all the sum of these results creates our destiny. So our destiny starts with the thoughts we are having. So that's why people suggest us, okay, read good books,
Hmm.
read the biography of great people, so that we can have good thoughts and we can have good emotions, good feelings, and which are empowering for us, right? So what happens now? Suppose I am having a thought and I am having an emotion. Now emotion have actually three components. What happens? For example, if I feel aggressive about something, okay, this should not happen. Let me fight with this. And that is an aggressive response. And that gives us anxiety. Because whenever you feel aggressive about something, it always gives anxiety. Like anxiety is actually all about future. For past, we don't have anxiety. Because, for example, I think, okay, what will happen to my child after he's in 12th, and what will happen? And that gives us anxiety, worries. So this is about future. That is something like aggression. But now if I am a personality who is going to surrender, then what will happen? Then I will feel depressed, because depression is surrender. So that's why we see this movement, like people like this are actually in surrender mode, because those who are aggressive are like this. So most of the soldiers never have depression. They have always anxiety.
Okay.
And those who are having, most of the employees are having depression. Most of the females are having depression. Females, less
true.
females have anxiety, more females have depression, because they have to surrender in our social dynamics, like there are combined families, and they
Right.
have to suffer, and that's why they are also having thyroid. So that are the actually different thing, but thyroid is
Numbers
because of that.
out of 10, 9 ladies are suffering from thyroid, sir.
Exactly. And that's something I think people like you and us must do something about it. So that's a depression response when somebody is surrendering to the situation. So same situation, for example, if I am worrying about my child, that what will happen to his future, but then now I am saying, oh my God, nothing is going to happen, then I will feel depression.
Right.
And the third thing, when I am confused, oh my, what will happen to my child's career? Okay, I don't know what will happen. So now I cannot decide that, okay, to feel aggression about this or feel depression about this. So that's time I am feeling obsessive compulsive disorder, that is OCD. So I don't know. So like, it's like washing hands. 3 hours, I had a client who was washing hands for 3 hours, because he don't have that understanding, that switch. Okay, now it is over. Now my hands are washed, clean. So
Right.
that's the three different responses. So actually, these are very simple mechanics if you understand. If it is aggression, it is anxiety. If it is neutral and confusion, it is OCD, and it is suppression or surrender, that is depression.
Wow. Sir, please tell me if all these three can happen also in one person, or it's like one only happen to one person, like OCD only, or either anxiety or OCD patient it is. Because I have one client, he is just 16 years old young boy, and doctor told him in the prescriptions he is OCD patient plus anxiety. When he get aggressions, there's something is literally bothering him, he start beating himself, he start beating his head into the wall. So what is this? Parents are going to numbers of Hakim, everybody, astrologer. They went to some people who remove black magic and all, but nothing helped him. While just talking to me for 20 minutes, the boy was totally changed and relaxed. That was the good part. Yes.
Wonderful.
And I came to know, I realized that people are finding the reason to be recognized कि ये OCD है, ये depression है, ये anxiety है. But real root cause is they are not heard. उनको कोई चाहिए जो उनको सुने.
Yes.
जो वो फेस कर रहे हैं, जो उनके अंदर चल रहा है, क्योंकि लोग वो कुछ बोलते हैं उससे पहले इसको जज कर लेते हैं. और हमारे यंगस्टर्स को बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम है सर, जो मैं देख रही हूँ, एंजाइटी सबको बहुत ज्यादा है. एंजाइटी की वजह से रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे हैं, वो अपनी लाइफ में बेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. उनके जो पीयर्स हैं वो उनको देख के कंपटीशंस में है, ही इज अर्निंग मोर देन मी, ही इज और शी इज मेकिंग गुड मनी आउट ऑफ द थिंग्स व्हिच आई एम डूइंग. तो उन सब चीजों पे आप कैसे करेंगे? हाँ, उसमें हमारे को एनएलपी कैसे हेल्प आउट करता है?
So the first question was like, does this three happens with one person?
Yes.
So here we can understand like this. For example, people are not having same mindset. For example, a mother who is very caring, she has to shout at children also sometime, right? And she is neutral other time. So we have all these three emotions with us. But very important thing is who the person is majority of the time. So if a person is majority of the time aggressive, or the response which is, in difficult situation, he responds. So that is the true nature. And that is only one thing will happen to one person. It cannot happen all the three things to that person, because see, this extreme response will create this disease. And extreme response are not three response. It is only one response. Okay. So we can feel like, okay, this person shows all the emotions, but majority of the time that person will be showing only one emotion.
Okay. Thank you. In this depression and anxiety, doctor recommends some kind of medications. But due to medication, the people who is suffering the anxiety or OCD or depression, they sleep for hours and hours. They don't have any schedule. So why these medicines in this field? Instead of guiding them how to come out from this depression or anxiety, what exactly bothering them, how to find the root cause of this nature?
So this is something very depressive for us also, because the problem is, see, doctors don't understand the root cause of the disease, first of all, because they think this depression is lying somewhere in the blood or some, and that's the problem, because science understands something which is visible.
Yeah.
Solid. They don't understand what is energy on which you are working, and you are getting amazing results, right?
Yes.
So same way, science understands brain, but they don't understand what is thought, feeling, actions. So why some? So if it is, if science is saying something, then it must be applicable to everybody.
Right.
But the problem is, see, suppose somebody is having problem in his or her mind, and if I am giving medicine to the body, then there is no use. No? It's like giving medicine to father and disease is with the son. So that is not going to work.
Lovely.
That's the problem. So what happens? Generally, science gives simple one thing. Either it's sleeping pills or mental retardants. So they have less mental activity, but that is very dangerous. Why? Let me tell you. Suppose there is a businessman. Now what happens? The businessman is having lots of responsibilities. He is having loan, so he has to pay EMIs. He is having staff, So he has to pay salaries. He is having lots of working capital and he has to manage working capital all the time. But at the
Right.
same time, lots of money is stuck in the market. Every time he is asking for money. So there are lots of things working in a very dynamic manner. And now if that person is given sleeping pills or mental retardants, so most of the day he feels like very drowsy and his mind is not working. And then what will happen? You can understand while in this competitive market, when we are fully ready, then also the people are feeling that business is difficult. Then when the person is 70% of the time feeling sleepy and drowsy, then what will be the situation in business? It's like doing suicide by taking this kind of medicines.
Mhm. Right.
That's what I think a very dangerous situation.
These medicines like killing themselves only, no? It's not helping them.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's the right solution for the come out from anxiety and depression and OCD patients? What will be the suggestion?
Yeah.
How
So
to
there
get
are
over
also, yeah, people are suggesting things like, okay, do meditation.
that? Mhm.
But see, I never suggest doing meditation because see, meditation is something, very forceful thing, because we feel like, oh, if we do meditation for 1 hour, half an hour, that's good. But in NLP, we suggest that meditation is only for 10 second to 30-second max. Because when you feel bored, it is not now meditation. It is
Right.
actually very forceful situation.
Yes.
So there are people who are suggesting that, okay, go for coaching, therapy. But once you understand root cause, then only you will get solution. And if you are not understanding root cause, there is no possibility of solution. For an example, root cause are something which are our ingrained programs.
Right.
It's like because see, for millions of years, when there were primitive men, since then we are having fixed programs. People wanted survival. Okay, they want to, safety from lions and everybody else. They wanted survival. So these are very primitive programs. They wanted to be with people so that they feel safe. So these are the primitive programs, and which are actually, that's why in our Indian science also we call Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. It is
Yes.
in everybody. But
Yes.
the ratio is different, definitely. Somebody has more of anger and less of, lust, etc. But everybody has all these five. So these are five, like, so there are 8 programs which are called fixed programs. It's like, we can't do anything but these installed programs. For example, if I am a person who is feeling anger most of the time, I will feel angry and I will shout at people. There is no other option. It's not like I don't understand, I don't want to change, but I can't change. And that's why somebody is putting an alarm. Okay, let me wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So now consciously I am knowing, okay, I have to wake up early. But what happens next morning? I will snooze the alarm, sleep more, again snooze the alarm, and instead of 6, I will wake up at 8 or 9, and then I say, oh my God, I am too late today. But now this is the same person who is knowing that so there are 2 persons inside us. One want to do things which are actually good, and one want to do things which are good according to social or moral standards. And there is a fight. And
Yes.
now the problem is, suppose I am smoking cigarette and I want to quit smoking. Now the problem is, now say if I will try for quitting and I am successful, I am using my willpower and I will stop smoking. Then also I am defeated. Why? That's important. Or if I will try to quit smoking and I can't, then also I am defeated. In both the situation, I am defeated. One situation where people can understand, okay, if I am trying to quit smoking and I can't, that means I am a defeated person because I could not do. But if I have successfully quit smoking, but the person who is defeated is my part also, because one want to smoke, one don't want to smoke. So anything I will do, I will defeat the other part. If I will, this part will this part will lose. So it's something which is very conflicting situation for people. So what we can understand is, these are the fixed programs which you can understand, and from that we can understand what is the root cause. And when it's like, when we understand what is the root cause, like I can now remember Swami Vivekananda went to USA, and there was a bunch of books and huge pile of books, and people said, see, your Gita is lying at the bottom of the books. And at that time, Swami Vivekananda just hold the Gita and bring, and then all the books fell down. And he said, the Gita is the foundation of all. So this is a story I can remind, because it's like, the foundation, if you will touch the foundation, everything above that will fall down. So if we, you are on mute, Priyanka. So if we understand the root cause, that will help people to overcome this disease. And without understanding root cause, we can't do anything.
Right. How you provide services to the people, to the society, how people can approach you for the sessions and all this?
Yeah, definitely. So I think there are lots of ways, but while we are here with you, we can offer people that they can write just R for the root cause, R. They can write R in the comment. So
Okay.
if they want to know the root cause of their problem, it
Mhm.
can be any situation which is, for years, but with just simple guidance, they will get out of it. So just comment R in the comment box. They might be on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, wherever. It's as simple as that. We will be in touch with them and we will help them. That okay, we will, and that is going to be free of cost services. We are not going to charge them to help them understanding the root cause. But this simple thing will help them identifying years of hidden problem, which perhaps they may never be able to know from anywhere else. Because what will happen if I will try to understand my root cause? The root cause are subconscious programs, and from conscious I cannot understand what is happening at the subconscious. And if there is a possibility I can understand, then I might have already solved my problem.
Right. So true.
Right. But this is not possible, I know, because see, for years, for last 27 years, I am, learning and practicing NLP. And what I understand is, it is, like, it's like for fish in the water, we think fish in the water, but for fish, there is no water.
Right.
Right? Because she is inside. She don't differentiate, okay, this is water, this is out of water, air. She is the same thing. She is there. Like we are not thinking, oh, we are in the air. We are actually here. Air is definitely there surrounding us, but it's like, again, bird in the air. So same way, people having these fixed programs, they don't understand, okay, I am feeling angry, I am feeling depressed. So that is natural for them. So it is something like this. So they can't understand personally.
Like us, I was discussing about a boy, he is 16 years old and he was complaining when he get up from the sleep, he sleep late in the night at 2:30 and 3, and he woke up late after 12 hours sleep, after medications and all. He woke up in 14 hours. Okay. And after uthne ke baad, when he stepped down from the bed, first thing he say to his mom, Bhagwan ji niche lete hue hain, like Hanuman ji hain, so I can't put my step on him.
Oh, yes.
He's having this kind of disorder. And mom say, beta aisa kuch nahi hai. Like the parents get aggressive at point. Kuch nahi hai, mama yahan pe hai, papa yahan pe hai, why you are worried and all. Then the kid start beating himself. He start hitting and throwing the things.
That's called religious OCD, because OCD has lots of sub-segments. Like there are people who are feeling social OCD. There are people who have sexual OCD, religious OCD. So these are the actually name given. Ultimately, it is something which he don't understand in the mind. And
Yes.
if we can help him understand, that's a very simple thing.
And he was a brilliant student. In 10th standard, he scored 99.9%. Only 1 marks he got deducted in Hindi, I guess. Just
Wow.
1.
So brilliant. But because of this, perhaps his future and fortune both are at stake.
Yes, everything started in 10th standard. Okay. But he appeared in the boards and he scored this marks. And after that, he was just going down.
Oh.
And that's why I ask you how you can, and how this NLP can help him.
Definitely. See what happens generally. I provide.
Now his younger brother also facing the same OCD symptoms. His mother also.
So what happens? It is not that difficult, but at the same time, there is a spiritual aspect of this also. For example, in this journey of this many years, around 27 years, what I understand is, it is curable, definitely curable.
Okay.
And that's why whenever I work, I provide guarantee that you will definitely get rid of this.
Mhm.
Only thing is, we need to understand there is an existence of God also,
Okay.
right? And
Mm.
in India, we have this wonderful system called karmic accounts.
Yes.
So around 5 to 10% of the people don't get recovery. Perhaps this is God's master plan or what, I don't know. In my career also, for around, for me, it's around 7%. I could not help. But still, there is 93% of chances of getting recovered. And that's for sure. And that is without any medicine or meditation or coaching or consulting. Because see, medicine is, I am not against that, but the problem is the side effects are very dangerous. People get overweight, then they have lots of acidity and diabetes, etc. Like, because see, after corona also you might heard that people are having post-COVID diabetes. Right?
Yes.
That is because of steroid given during the treatment, and because of that their sugar digestion system got completely disrupted.
Disrupted. Okay. Mhm.
So that's why. So like that, medicine is very dangerous, and these are giving lots of side effects. So we can definitely help, and that's with 100% sure they will get recovery. But
Could you
still,
share a story? Your
apology
client
for the
story.
7%.
Yeah. I would like to know your client story, sir. Anyone?
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. There are many, but I would share one. He was a son of a builder in nearby city to mine. So he went to my YouTube channel and watched some videos, and he contacted by phone. So the problem is he was not having a switch in his mind. So it's like when he was washing his hair, he was washing for 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So they were living in a society. So entire society's water tank was completely empty while he was taking bath. And it was, they were taking medicine for around 10 to 11 years. And they left no city, everywhere they went with
No treatment. Yeah.
doctors. Yeah. And the worst part was because of medicine and side effects, the boy was getting, actually he has OCD, but now that is not solving. And these medicines created lots of, acidity and burning sensation. So he was very irritating with everybody. So when we started, within the first month, around 20 days, he stopped taking medicine.
Wow.
And within 6 months, he completely cured. Still, we continued to observe for next 3 months. So around 10 months, they took our services, but it was after that he started going to his shop. And because father was builder, but his uncle was doing ready-made garments business, so started working on shop. And so it was like they can start living their normal life.
Wow. Lovely. So what about the personality disorder? These days people are having such things also. This also comes in OCD only?
Definitely. See, basically what happened, personality disorder is nothing but confusion.
Yes.
And because they don't know whether I am this or I am that.
Yes.
And that is OCD. Even, businessmen are also actually OCD, people with OCD. Otherwise, they can't do business. See, they are so much, aligned to business, but they forget about their family. They forget about what they want to personally do, about spirituality, about their personal development. But they have obsession for money. And that's why early morning they go out and
Mhm.
late night they come. So it's like for them, children are of this size because they have never seen children standing. They have always seen they're sleeping in the bed. So they measure horizontal. Children,
This is lovely, something new and
that's why it is
funny.
OCD.
Yes. Wow. So, sir, can we have your number, or people can connect with through the comments under the post? How they can connect to you?
So see, they can connect with you also. They can connect with me also. And simply, as I told you, that they can put R in the comment box.
Comment box.
Right now, we can tell them number also. For an example, what I will do is I will just rename my name so
Mhm.
that in with number, so that one can see. And I think you can also rename your, so that
I'll do. Mhm.
Now, can you see now number also over the screen?
Yes, definitely.
Right. So you can also write down your number, I think, so that if somebody, wherever, I don't know from where people will find this something blessing kind of thing in their life. So let's put your number also. Okay, let me try for you also, if I can rename you. Oh, no, yeah, I can. Tell me your number, I will write.
Yeah, sure, sir. 99
Okay,
99
okay,
77
yes,
4035.
4035.
Yes,
So please check, it is perfect.
perfect. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I think for today, so do we have covered everything, or is there
Yes.
anything left?
Yes, sir. We have covered. Yes.
Nice. And I think thank you for your time, because see, you are also a busy person while doing lots of this bar therapy. Access consciousness is something wonderful, which people should learn, know, and implement in life.
Yes.
And I am also doing that. So it's wonderful. And out of that schedule, you have provided your time and taken my time. So we both are right now contributing to the people who are having anxiety, depression, or OCD.
Absolutely. We are
And
here to
that's,
provide the services, those who are ready to take the services.
so I think it's a contribution. At least people will know that this is curable. That is also more, I think, out of this video, if one person can get rid out of anxiety, depression, OCD, that's, I think, our time is worth.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Thank you so very
Nice,
much for your
nice.
time, sir. It's a wonderful insight जो आपने दिया, जो मेरे को खुद का डाउट था कि anxiety, depression और OCD के लिए, disorder के लिए, and you have told me such a beautiful things and explanation. Examples were also like boosting to us. And मेरी request है, those who want to take a consultation is totally free. On this under comment, you can write the consultation. We will connect to you, or either you can connect on numbers. And please do contact, and let's get healed, each and everybody.
Best wishes to the entire world and those who are watching this program also.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yes.
bye.